have all eyes on me. I'm waiting for one set of eyes. Thank you. All right, so yesterday, boys and girls, we worked really hard when we were measuring, and remember we were using these centimeter cubes. Silent yes if you remember that. 100%. Perfect. Sitting slant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, so today we're going to do the same thing where we're going to be measuring different objects, but we're only going to use one cube this time. How many cubes? 1. Let's try that loud and proud. How many cubes? 1. 1 cube today. Yesterday we used a bunch of cubes, right? Yesterday we used all the cubes that we needed. Today, boys and girls, we're only going to use 1 cube to measure. Let's say I wanted to measure this marker. How could I measure this marker? Hold on, hands down. I know you guys are eager to answer. How can I measure this marker with only 1 cube? Turn and talk. Donuts go first.
I think you can measure the cubes by you can get the cube
Nice job. I see some scholars finishing up. Back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Everybody track Nicole.
Track Nicole.
Nicole, how can I measure this marker with just 1 cube?
I think that you can measure the marker with just 1 cube by, you could use the cube, you could keep on counting it.
Okay, so by moving the cube, is that what you're saying? Okay, yes, I agree with you. Okay, Jerene wants to build on that, so track Jerene.
Track Jerene.
What I would like to build on to what Nicole said. I think you could put it on and then trace one and then move on and trace it again, move on, just keep it all the way down.
Awesome job. A lot of us are agreeing. Okay, so track me.
Track you.
That's it. Those are awesome ideas, boys and girls, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. And that method is called mark and move. Repeat that.
Mark and move.
So what we're doing today, boys and girls, is we have 2 steps to do for today's lesson. Step 1 is to figure out how long the object is. Okay, and we're going to figure out how long that object is by using the strategy mark and move. Say that again.
Mark and move.
Right. And when we mark and move, boys and girls, there's a few things that we need to make sure we do. Okay? So, Nicole, you kind of said it. Let me move this over 1 second. You kind of said it where you're going to line it up, right, Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
So the first step is we line up our cube. Repeat after me. Line up the cube.
Line up the cube.
Okay? The next thing is we mark the end with a pencil.
Mark the end with a pencil.
With a pencil. Good job. And then the last step you do, boys and girls, remember we talked about this. When we did the linking cubes, we said
No gaps.
One more time, loud and proud.
No gaps.
No gaps. Okay, there should be no gaps, no overlaps. Remember, overlapping is when you go over it a second time. And then the second step is we're going to be recording that answer. And when we record the answer, boys and girls, remember yesterday we counted the number of cubes. But today what we're going to do is we're going to count the number of spaces that we found in between our mark and move. Thank you, Nicole. So to record our answer, we're going to count the spaces. Okay? So we're going to be focusing on today. And this is really important to make sure, boys and girls, that we're going step by step. So step 1 is to what? Figure out how long it is. How do we figure out how long it is?
How long it is?
Let's try that one more time. How do we figure out how long it is? What's the strategy we're using?
Mark and move.
Mark and move. Very good. And the last step is to
Record the answer.
awesome job. So I'm going to model it on the projector really quick for you, boys and girls. And then you guys are going to take 1 cube. The table monitors will pass out 1 cube. Oh wait, I don't have everybody's hands. Let's try this one more time. Where should our hands be? Hold it on our desk, and all that should be okay. Okay? So I'm going to model it on the projector for you, boys and girls, and then the table monitors will pass out 1 cube for each scholar. Okay? So when we mark and move, come up here. Can you see it on the projector?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it on this because I want you guys to see it, but I want you guys to see how I mark and move this marker, okay? So remember, end point to end point. So I start at the very end. I'm going to use my whiteboard marker right here, which is right here, to mark it right here. Okay, see how I marked that? Well, I moved it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to move my centimeter cube. And here I go right here, lining it up, end point to end point, and marking it. Does that make sense? Silent yes if you understand. I'm waiting for 100%. All the way up. Nice job. All right, table monitors. I need you to give each one at your table 1 cube from the box. How many cubes?
1.
Let's try that again. I need everybody. How many cubes?
1.